Jerusalem, if I forget you, fire not gonna come from it. Jerusalem, if I forget you. This is a basic video. I'm gonna try to give you a moderate amount of information. You're probably gonna want to find someplace else where you can get some information. I'll post a link in the whatever the thing right there. So you can go get some more information about the hedgehog if you're interested in buying one. The most popular kind you're gonna see out there are African pygmy hedgehogs or Algerians. They have bred the two together and they look like extremely similar. So the crosses, they're hard to tell apart. So if you're getting one, you might be getting a crossbreed or something. There are many different colors for a hedgehog, so when you're picking out a hedgehog, go look up tons of different colors. There are, I don't even know. I have a Seneca and a Pinto. My hedgehog's actually both. She has some Pinto stripes on her butt. Or Pinto just spots on her butt. Most common places to get hedgehogs are either at a pet store. A lot of pet stores don't sell them, but some do. And I know in some states it is illegal to have them. I'm not sure exactly where. But I know it's California, I think Arizona, Vermont. I'm trying to look up in this video or in this book. Yeah, I'm not sure where else, but it is illegal. You might want to look that up because hedgehogs are illegal in some states. Hedgehogs are a very popular pet now because they're very tameable and nice with daily handling. That's the key thing, you have to handle them daily. Alright, first topic we're going to really get into is the housing of your hedgehog. One of the most important rules is you're going to want them on shavings, but under any circumstances you're never going to want them on cedar. Cedar will kill them. Don't know why. Might be from the smell, but you just never get cedar for a hedgehog. You are the most safe with getting pine. I think aspen might be good. I get pine just because I know that's good. I like to play it safe. But I think aspen's also okay. I have a bag of softwood shavings. It's got a mixture of some popular woods in the shaving bag, but just make sure there's no cedar in there. That's what no cedar in mine. Tanks are usually the best to keep them in. A 15-gallon tank is the minimum you're gonna want for your hedgehog. I mean, you put them in a 10, yeah, they'll live, but they won't have the best life. So 15 gallons, spend the like 5 or 10 extra bucks, whatever it is, just for an hour and take it out. But because you don't want them to chew it and choke on it. But if your toys ever become damaged, you gotta remove them and replace them. Remove them immediately and replace them when you can. Toys are usually pretty cheap. You're gonna want to spot clean your hedgehog during the week. You're gonna clean them once a week, full clean out of their cage. And if your hedgehog is just making things really dirty in there, it's starting to smell really bad, you might want to think about spot cleaning. It'll be worth it in the end. A couple things you're gonna need in your cage with your hedgehog are a hide and a wheel. A hide because these guys are nocturnal, so they will be awake at night. And so they're gonna want some place to hide out during the daytime because in the wild they're not gonna just be laying out in the sun all day. They're gonna find some place to hide and run away. A wheel because your hedgehog does need exercise, or else it can get slightly obese because these guys will eat 33% of their body weight in a sitting. So you don't want to do that. You want to get them a wheel, and we'll talk about the feeding later. Toys are pretty popular. You can go online and buy hedgehog toys, but you look at some of the toys and you find the exact same things online for an hour and take it out. but because you don't want them to chew it and choke on it. But if your toys ever become damaged, you gotta remove them and replace them. Remove them immediately and replace them when you can. Toys are usually pretty cheap. You're gonna want to spot clean your hedgehog during the week. You're gonna clean them once a week, full clean out of their cage. And if your hedgehog is just making things really dirty in there, it's starting to smell really bad, you might want to think about spot cleaning. I don't need to because mine doesn't stink that bad, but if they're getting pretty bad, you might want to spot clean. Alright guys, this is my hedgehog tank. You're gonna want a 15 gallon like I have. The top is kind of too big on mine because I got all this for free, and I couldn't find a top that fit a 15 gallon. It's a 20 gallon top. But yeah, so like I said, she's on Alpine shavings. Take this off. Alpine shavings. Hold on. They're really soft, really fine shavings. You don't want to get the really big, heavy stuff because that's probably be a little uncomfortable for them. This is the wheel. You're gonna want a pretty decent sized wheel because these guys can get 5 to 8 inches long, so you're definitely gonna want bigger than like a wheel you'd buy for your hamster. And here are some toys I have. A little ball. These are actually ferret toys, little like ball things. And then I have this is actually a small dog toy that I fill up with some of her food, and she rolls it around. If food falls out, and she can eat it. And here's a food dish. Get into the diet later. And here's a water dish. Sometimes you're gonna have a water bottle, sometimes a water dish. And here's a little hide. This is made by I don't know, Super Pet, I think. They make some pretty good hides. But yeah, any small animal hide that you use for like a hamster even. Hey, pissed because I woke her up. But yeah, that's basically my housing setup. Okay, now it's time for the diet. One of the most important things with your hedgehog. Everything's important, but one of the most. In the wild, these guys are insectivores, meaning, which most people probably know, their diet consists mostly of insects. You can buy hedgehog food, like I usually would go online to buy it because I don't really know of any places locally that would sell it. But if you can't find it in places locally, you can go online. But what you can do, if you cannot find that, which I think is the easiest, is you can buy, you want to buy some high quality cat food, like Iams, that's what I use. And it's got to be low in calories. This is dry cat food, not wet. And you're going to want to look about 30% protein and 15% fat, so lowish protein and low fat. The best flavors to get them are chicken, lamb, beef, because that's that is just, you're gonna want to get some, make sure that the cat food's made with meat because it's just, I don't know why, it's good for them. But that's what I've been told by a lot of people, and I read that in a couple books and online. You can give them some wet cat food, though it stinks, smells like shit. It's so hard to take care of. It's like I started doing that when I first got her, and then I was like, no, just stop. You're not going to want to give it to them that much, maybe like once every 2 weeks at most. I'd say, well, you can give them more than that, but that's what I do. That's my recommendation. It sucks. Don't do it. They love fresh foods like cabbage, corn, cauliflower, basically any vegetables. I don't know about carrots. They might eat those. They also like fruits like apples, bananas, and pears. Sometimes they won't eat them. Mine won't really eat anything besides corn. She might, I don't know. But sometimes they're just not really interested in it. I know you can give them mealworms and crickets because they are insectivores. I think mealworms are easier to take care of and give to them. But you can give them some crickets too. I don't know the exact amount, but I give my hedgehog 7 to 10 mealworms about every like 2 or 3 times a week.